Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi if you guys are new here, and if you're not new, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me, so make sure you guys grab your coffee, grab your makeup, and let's hang out together and get ready. So I thought today would be a good day to do a get ready with me, answering some questions that you guys left me on Instagram. So if you guys missed out on that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram so that way you guys can ask any questions in the next video. Or if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below and I'll try to answer them in the next get ready with me. So make sure you guys grab your makeup, your coffee, and let's get on with the video. Alright guys, good morning. I'm sorry if I'm not talking super loud. My boyfriend's still sleeping right now, but it is 8:30 in the morning. I went to go get some coffee because I was like, there's no way I can do this get ready with me without some coffee. So I got a honey lavender latte and it's really good. It's from this cafe called Cafe Opla. It's right next to our hotel and it's really, really good. It's not too sweet, but it's not like really bitter either. So I will be sipping that throughout the video, but today's get ready with me is going to be using some new products. Not everything I have is brand new, but a lot of it is. And then I also have some questions that I wanted to answer as well. Let me see if I can find them because there's two pages. Someone asked me what's the best eye cream, and for me, I think the best eye cream I've ever used was by Chanel, to be honest, and it's so expensive that I've never purchased it. I've only had it in samples, and I've just never purchased it because it's like, I think it's like $100 or something like that. It's like pretty expensive. So I think maybe one day I will purchase it because I really do like it. And every time I get samples of it, I'm literally squeezing every bit out of the tube. I'll put a picture up here of what it looks like, but I think that's something that's like worth investing in because your under eye is a very delicate place and you should always like, you know, use eye cream. But the one I'm using right now, I'll show you guys real quick, is a Clinique Moisture Surge 96-hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. Oh my god, that's like so long. I'm almost out of it. I'll probably be done with it by the time I leave Seattle, so I need to actually get a new eye cream then because I'm all out of that. So I think I'll probably pick that one up next. Even though it's like really pricey, I'm kind of like dreading spending that kind of money on an eye cream. So if you guys ever go into like a Chanel store or like a, what's it called? Those little beauty stands or whatever inside of like department stores, definitely ask them for like a little deluxe sample of it. They have them and you're gonna be squeezing every bit out of that tube as well. I really like it a lot. And I just put on the Touche Éclat Blur Primer from YSL. Looks like this. This is something that I've used in the past. I used the one with the gold and this one's the one with the silver. So I was trying that out again. Then I'm going to put on my foundation. This is the Chanel No. 1 in BB21. Looks like this. It's the one with the red camellia. You guys usually see me use the Tom Ford one, so I decided to take this one with me and I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply. Next question is there any luxury brands that you're wanting to try for bags and makeup? Yes, actually. I know I don't really talk about this too much because I go back and forth, you guys. It's like really hard for me to like have my heart set on something. Like there's like some bags I see and I'm like, ooh, do I like it? But then I like don't think about it enough to the point where like I'm gonna spend that money. I did go see this one Dior bag in store, but I thought like the size of it was a little bit too small for me. But I'm like still thinking about it. Like it's nothing that is urgent, like I need to have it, but you know, just because if you have like money to spend on something doesn't mean you should do it, right? Like you should still like think about it and do lots of research because I think there's like not a lot of like information about that bag out in terms of like wear and tear, and it's made out of lambskin as well, so I'm kind of like, and I don't know, like I don't own anything from Dior, so I don't know the difference between like their lambskin and Chanel's lambskin. I don't know if it's like as durable. So if you guys know, if you own any Dior lambskin bags, please let me know like your experience on it, like how's the scratching, color transfer, everything like that. Please let me know so that way I can get like a better idea maybe. And then in terms for makeup, there is some makeup that I do want to try from Chanel. I'm actually getting a lipstick in that's gonna be really pretty, I think, because it was selling out like everywhere. Like on the website it was already sold out, and then Macy's it said like it was in low stock or something. For makeup there's nothing really like too crazy. I just want to like maybe just upgrade like some of the products that I do have, like setting powders and like, you know, other powders and stuff and lipsticks. I just kind of want to like maybe upgrade some of the things that I have or that I'm running low out of, because you guys know, like, I really like to try to use everything that I have before I buy anything new. And we'll go in with the GRWM that I have. This is in the shade 0N, and I'll answer the next question. Favorite figs, jacket, and what shoes do you wear at work? So I don't really have a favorite figs jacket. I only own 2. I don't remember what they are, but I'll post pictures of it up here. The thicker one is pretty warm. It's not as warm as I thought it was gonna be, because people were saying that it was like the warmest jacket ever and stuff, and I was like, I'm still cold, I need another jacket. But the contour, I think it's a contour jacket that I recently got. That one's really good, like, to layer with my other jackets, so I like that. And I can actually wear that to like workouts and stuff. It's slightly lined on the inside versus like the Define jacket from Lululemon. It's not lined at all on the inside, so it's not as warm. So that one's definitely warmer than the Define jacket. Let me grab another product and then we'll answer another question. So this is the Tatcha powder, silk powder. I've never tried it before, but I've had it and I was like, let me give it a try. I think it's really good. So someone asked, what is your position? So what I do is MRI, so I'm an MRI technologist. And another question asked, did you have to go to school or get a certain certification to help land your job? And yes, you have to go to school for my job, and you actually have to get your license as well. So I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown bronzer. This is in the shade Golden Light. Looks like this. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. Next question is, how did you get into radiology? And I got into radiology because, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I think people are outside. But I got into radiology because I actually really enjoyed anatomy more than I thought. I spent a lot of time doing all of my pre-nursing classes, and I was going to apply to nursing school, then COVID happened, and I decided like maybe that's not for me. I want to do something that I'm actually going to enjoy and I can actually see myself doing for a long time. So I feel like if you really like anatomy, you'll probably like radiology. I feel like when people think of healthcare, they don't think about radiology. So if you guys are interested in that, I highly recommend that you look into it. Let's do blush now. I have this NARS. Well, I have 2 blushes. I don't know which one I'm going to use. Either the NARS one, this one is Orgasm, like the original like YouTube blush, you guys, right? You guys remember that? And then I have the Zero one. This one's a little bit lighter. This is more shimmer, so I might wear this one today, and then tonight I'll put on this one because this one has like a lot more shimmer to it. The next question is school, work, life balance tips, best ways to study, thank you. All right, so I would say it was kind of hard, to be honest, to do a balance between school, work, your life, and I would say the number one thing that got me through it was making time once a week to do something that wasn't related. And I honestly feel like having YouTube throughout the whole like experience, even though you guys didn't know it, because my number one thing is that I don't want to make what I do for my career my whole personality, because there's things that I love. I love makeup, I love skincare, I love bags, I love shoes. Oh, I love shoes. I love other things. I love food. I love to like, you know, take you guys with me places and go shopping. Like, there's things to me that I still want to stay true to. That's why I kind of like was hesitant about talking about it with you guys, because I still want to be able to do things that's outside of work. And that's what really helped me when I was in school, that outside of that, I was able to have something that was mine and that I could talk about other things that made me happy and like genuinely happy. And I think that's what really boosted my positivity throughout the whole experience. Making time for your personal life is really key. So I would say get a planner, write everything out, like what's due on each day, figure out ways to get them done early if you can, and also making time for your friends and your boyfriend, your family, anybody that's in your life, because it helps you de-stress and it helps take you out of the whole book work stuff, career stuff, and then you can like talk about other things aside from all that. Let me go ahead and do some eyebrows and answer your second part of your question. Best ways to study. So for me, I had to at least type or write out things, and I need visuals too. So either I have to draw them or I have to like type it out and then like insert a photo and then explain the photo, like, you know, next to it or something, like with notes, because otherwise I won't even know what the hell I'm looking at. So that's like the best number one thing I could tell you. So you have to kind of find out what works for you, because some people learn differently. Flashcards really helped me too. I really like flashcards. And if what you're doing isn't working for you, then you need to switch it up. You have to switch it up because it's a lot of information in a short amount of time, and you have to like keep up with multiple classes at the same time. So definitely try to figure out what works out for you. Let me just go ahead and finish up my eyebrows, and I'll be right back, and then we'll answer another question. Okay, eyebrows are done. What am I doing next? So last thing I'm gonna do is set my makeup with powder. So I'm gonna answer one more question. Someone said, I didn't know you worked in radiology. I'm a rad tech. Are you doing any different modalities? Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. I know, I'm sorry. I felt bad. Like, you guys don't understand like how much I was fighting for over like a year and a half, like about wanting to talk about this with you guys. But I explained in another video that I felt like I kind of wanted to keep it to myself, because I didn't want, like I said earlier, to feel like my channel is going to change. It's always going to be about like work and stuff. But then again, I want to kind of like help people who want to look into it, or that are, you know, wanting to be in the field, because I don't see anyone ever talking about it really. I just didn't want to like lose, you know, the content that I love doing, which is like vlogging and get ready with me's, any kind of fashion videos, hauls and stuff. Like, I really like doing those too. So I didn't want to, you know, make my whole channel about it. So that's why I was so hesitant for so long about talking about it. But I need a sip of coffee. But congratulations, girl, for being a rad tech. I'm so proud of you, even though I don't know you, but I'm really happy that someone that's following me is also in the same field. That makes me so happy. Like, I'm already like smiling so much, but I'm really proud of you for going through all that, because I know it was not easy. But to answer your second question, you never know. I don't want to say like, oh, I'm gonna do something and then like it didn't end up working out, or I ended up doing something else. But I just got promoted, so I'm not really focused on very many things right now besides like my job. I'm pretty much done with my makeup portion. I just need to put on lipstick, but I'm going to change first before I put on any lipstick. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I changed. I'm wearing this sweater, and I'm going to also wear the gray jacket that you guys saw me wear in the beginning, and then also like a little puffer vest on top to hopefully try to keep me warm. But let me go ahead and do my lipstick real quick. I only brought one lipstick with me. This is the Dior Forever Liquid 100. I did order new lipstick and also sunscreen for the trip, but they didn't get here in time, so I didn't get to include that, but it's okay. Oh yeah, there's people like in the hallway. Hope you guys don't hear that. But thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. Hopefully I can do another one of these again real soon for you guys. And thank you so much for submitting your questions, for those of you who did. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.